recording?
Recording.
Okay, so we should do
we
we do like the whole drunk thing is you do a plot to a movie, and I've been wanting to do Back to the Future 1.
Back to the Future 1.
Yeah. So you remember what happens in Back to the Future 1?
Title.
What?
It's in the title. They go back to the future.
I've never seen Back to the Future.
So
It's pretty self-explanatory.
So Marty is some douchebag that hangs out with like a creepy old man in a shed.
The old guy, right?
Yeah, like Doc
Yeah.
Doc Brown. So okay, so Marty and Doc Brown, they're like fucking each other or something. Because and he shows up and he's like, "Hey Doc, I'm gonna plug in my guitar and like blow out your speaker, and that was cool and everything." And so Doc's gone and he doesn't know where Doc is, and he goes to school that day or some shit, and he's like he gets a phone call from the doctor at 2 a.m. He's like, "You gotta come to Twin Pines Mall."
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
I meant like a real doctor. I was like, why do doctors call people at 2 a.m? Alright, so Doc called him at 2 a.m. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna spoil the movie?
Yeah, probably spoilers.
That's okay, I probably won't remember.
So Doc's coming to Twin Pines Mall. So he comes to Twin Pines Mall. And Doc's got this whole fucking setup.
Breather. Just taking a breather.
Okay. And he's like, yeah, I built a DeLorean time machine. Because what other car are you gonna use in 1985 other than the fucking DeLorean? You're not.
Yeah,
you're gonna use a John DeLorean time machine. That's what
there
you're
ain't
gonna use.
shit going on anyways.
So he's like, yeah, I got plutonium because I gave the Libyans a pinball time machine. Which is what the fuck are you doing, bro? You're gonna die. So the Libyans show up. The Libyans.
What are Libyans?
A terrorist group.
That's great. Alright, keep going.
Okay, so I don't know. Fuck if I know. By then they had AKs and they had a Volkswagen microbus, so they must be
47. So
yeah. So okay, so he's okay, so we're going back in time. So anyways, he's I need getting the fucking whatever. So he shoots back in time and he ends up in the 50s because Doc wants to go to the 50s because that's when he discovered the flux capacitor and marijuana.
Probably both.
So Marty's stuck in the 50s, and the genius finds Doc's house. Hold on.
Alright, break. Hold on.
But first, let me drink.
Summer shandy. What a delight. So he finds Doc's house, and he's like, "Yo, Doc, I know how you came up with the idea for the flux capacitor." And they were like, and he's like, and they're like, lightning bolt to get you back. That's it. We need to storm. Doc was like, well, you have that piece of paper that says when the clock tower got hit, save the clock tower, bitches. And he was like, yeah, I do. So I know when the storm's gonna be. He's like, all right, cool. So we'll be there for the storm. And he's like, cool. So
a party?
They're just waiting for a lightning bolt to generate the 1.21 gigawatts that they need.
1.21 gigaburps.
To get back to the future. So then, getting jiggy with it, my man.
Back on topic.
Back on track, back on stacks. Okay. Where were we? There's
a piece of paper in the clock tower.
Lightning bolt.
So there's okay, well, what are you gonna do with the week? That you have to be here until this storm hits. He's like, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna fuck my mom. So he goes and he sees George McFly, and he messes around with his mom. She calls him Calvin Klein. They get all hanky panky or some shit, and then like like they go to the enchantment of the sea dance, and he like gets it in or something. And
With his mom?
Chuck Berry's there, yeah, with his mom.
Oh, that's fucked
She's got a
up,
crush
bro.
on him. Oh man,
I didn't know that shit happened. That's a little fucked up.
you never seen the movie, that's why. Did you see the movie?
I don't know.
Isn't it before he was born though?
Me?
Well,
No,
yeah,
not-
it's
not
because
you,
she was
but-
in high school.
Well, the movie,
Oh.
yes.
Oh, and then he has to convince his current dad,
He has to convince his tree.
his would-be dad, that is a pervert and creeping on his mom, that like he
Dad's a
has to
tree.
fall in love with her, and Biff's a dickhole. So anyways, like he gets fucking
Like, is it his mom if he's in the past?
his future mom. I mean,
But,
your
like-
mom's your mom, whether she's giving birth to you or not.
No, because you can't be a mom until you've given birth, bro.
Yeah, but she's not his current mom.
Yeah, Ryan, you're not a mom yet.
She's not his. Fuck you.
That's like me, like, pretending I'm gonna have a kid. And
She's
just
not
calling
his
myself a
mom until she gives birth to him, correct?
Right.
But she's his future mom.
But he didn't really sleep with his mom then. He slept with the woman that's going to be his mom.
Alright.
That's like sleeping with your girlfriend before she becomes your wife, you know?
Yeah, she's my future wife.
But you
Like-
didn't bang your wife, you banged your girlfriend.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
You right.
You're right.
You're right.
So, like, anyways, like, he gets his dad to, like, his would-be future dad to fall in love with his future mom so that he doesn't fall out of existence. And then he, like, runs back and he sloops into the wire that the doc had set up for his experiment. No. Because they put, like, this little copper hook on the DMV.
Copper hook.
The DMC, the DeLorean, and they sloop on the road, and they catch the lightning bolt at the right time when Doc's sticking the two wires together from the lightning bolt hitting the clock tower.
Bro, I think I've seen this.
Yeah, you totally have.
Probably have seen
And then he's like, and it gives the reactor enough energy to launch Marty back into the future. And then he shows up, and he's like, "Yo, Jennifer, like, let's fuck," because
Wait,
it's his
is that-
girlfriend.
oh.
Yeah, and
I was like,
and
he's fucking his mom in the future?
and then
That makes sense.
like he gets back to the future, and his dad isn't like a fuck boy anymore because he told Biff to fuck off, and his mom is like a cool like gray fox because she's not a little bitch and not an alcoholic anymore. And his dad like wrote a science fiction book or some shit. I don't know. But
Feels
yeah, that's the movie.
counterintuitive.
That's back to Back to the Future One, BTTF one.
GMC.
Back to the Future one, BTTF one, yeah, BTTF one. That's Back to the Future one for you all.
Next week, Step Brothers, maybe?
Step Brothers, yeah.
Step
Next
Brothers.
next week. I'm
Next
all out of
week.
beer.
That was Back to the Future 1. We're out of beer.
I fucking broke a bottle.
Good night.
Oh, that means you need another.